Hello students. So today our lecture is for 7th class and topic of our lecture is Byzantine Empire. Let us start. In CE 455 the Vandals invaded and plundered the city of Rome. In CE 476 the last Roman emperor Romulus Augustus was deposed and Vandal chieftain declared himself as new king. As you can see in the first map also, the Western Roman Empire has been disintegrated or declined and the Germanic tribes, Vandals, Visigoths, Goths, Germans, Franks, Huns have established their rule in Western Roman Empire and they have formed small states in Western Europe. The Eastern Roman Empire was politically and economically very stable. You can see in the first map also, it's still standing strong and the Germanic tribes are not able to conquer the Eastern Byzantine Empire. But what happened in CE 1453, Byzantine Empire declined with the fall of Constantinople at the hands of Turks. So in CE 1453, what will happen? The Turks from eastern side, especially from Turkey, will attack the Eastern Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire will come to an end. And you can see it over here in the first map. The capture of Constantinople by Turks marked the end of the Roman Empire and the beginning of the Ottoman Empire. And the name of Constantinople was also changed to Istanbul. You can see over there modern day Istanbul is in our history is known as Constantinople. Is it clear? But nowadays it is called as Istanbul after the conquest of Constantinople by Turks. The Ottoman dynasty was named after the first ruler of the Ottoman polity, that is the Osman I, who descended from a Turkish tribe which had migrated from Central Asia in the wake of Mongol conquest. Who are these Mongols? They have came from Mongolia. Now let us study about the Crusades. What are these crusades? These crusades were a series of wars between Muslims and Christians between 11th and 13th century. The main aim of Christians was to capture Jerusalem from Turks. Arab had conquered Jerusalem, the holy land of Palestine in CE 638. Now my dear student, this Palestine is being considered as holy by three communities. First is Judaism, that is the Jewish people. Second is Christianity, that is the Christian people, and the third is Islam, that is the Muslim people. Now Judaism considered it as holy land because in Hebrew Bible 154 times the name of Jerusalem has been came, and moreover this is the land of Israel which Musa and Abraham has given to them. Is it clear? And now even the Jewish diaspora want that their sacred burial should be there in Israel, soil of Israel only. Now the second people are Christians. They also considered it as holy land. Why? Because it is the land where Jesus was crucified and Jesus has resurrected also. Moreover, the Islamic people also considered it as holy land because it is written in Quran, because it is believed that Quran was being narrated by Archangel Gabriel through Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad is speaking, but actually Archangel Gabriel is making him to speak, and it is being written by his wife Khadija, wife of Prophet Muhammad. So it is written over there in Quran, O my people, enter the holy land which Allah has assigned to you, that is the Jerusalem. So this land is being considered as holy by these three communities, and these three communities will fight on the question of acquisition of Jerusalem. So the Pope Urban II had made an appeal for the first crusade in CE 1098-99, and Christian soldiers from France and Italy captured Antioch. You can see Antioch over there in the map, second map, in Syria, and claimed Jerusalem. Many Muslims and Jewish were killed in this war. The Christians quickly established four crusader states. First one you can see the kingdom of Jerusalem. Second one the country of Tripoli, you can see in the map. Third one principality of Antioch, and fourth one country of Edessa. is in the region of Syria and Palestine. So later crusades were directed at the defense and expansion of these three kingdoms, that is the kingdom of Jerusalem, country of Tripoli, principality of Antioch, and the country of Edessa. So after the first crusade, there was second crusade. Turks captured Edessa in CE 1144, and an appeal was made by Pope for a second crusade in CE 1145-49. A combined army of Germany and France made an attempt to capture Damascus in Syria. You can see over there. Damascus is capital of Syria, but they were defeated. You can see Edessa over there. So this part is being captured by Turks in 1144, which has directed the second crusade. Now the third crusade, Salah al-Din, who was the ruler of Egypt, had created an Egypto-Syrian empire and gave a call for jihad. What is jihad? It is an holy war which was against Christians and defeated the Christians in CE 1187. He regained Jerusalem and a number of churches in Jerusalem were converted into mosques. The loss of the city prompted the Third Crusade in CE 1189. But the Crusaders gained a little except from some coastal towns in Palestine and a free access to Jerusalem for Christian pilgrims early. Now the Mamluks of Egypt, the ruler of Egypt, finally drove the crusading Christians from Palestine in CE 1291. So after the Third Crusade, Europe lost the military interest in Islam and he focused on its internal political and cultural development. In the next video, we will see the impact of the Crusades. Thank you.